Alrighty, looks like we're streaming. Perfect. All right, I'm also going to record this so I can cut it up later and kick on the lights. All right, we'll do blue background. Blue background's fun. All right, I'm Steel Walrus. You are awesome, and I bid you a hello there on this wonderful Good Friday. It is a great Friday, possibly the best Friday. We're going to the moon. That's pretty cool. Um, I may have teared up a little bit at the launch yesterday, but we're not going to talk about that. Well, we may talk about that, but we're not going to talk about that just yet. We're going to talk about the big DX12 news that came out a couple of days ago. I'm just getting around to because I've been under the weather. Uh, yeah, let's dive right into it. Dive into how I feel about it and what I think it means for the community and the game as a whole. Uh, yeah. So anyhow, one of the big things I think here before we get into this is this to me says that Broadsword is committed to carrying the game forward. This confirms that they are not just keeping the game alive in the background, that they really want to make the game and, you know, stay relevant in 2026 and forward. Now, I wanna say that that isn't just a prima facie like first glance thing. That is something that I got from taking a look at this earlier. You'll see a cut of that on my channel at some point in the near future. Um, yeah, and also I want to make sure our dashboard is rocking over here. Let's see, multi chat. I got it. For whatever reason, the multi chat in Streamlabs doesn't play well. Anyhow, so anyhow, looking at this and how it plays and how it's been written definitely shows that they're not just doing this to do it. They're doing this as a platform for more stuff in the near future, which has me really stoked. Honestly, I am looking forward to it. But I don't want to waste your time. So let's go ahead and kick it on off. First off, of course, we have the classic, uh, you know, Star Wars: The Old Republic thing, which is always great. It says hello to our Star Wars: The Old Republic players. This is the technical team, but behind the initiative to bring Star Wars: The Old Republic to DirectX 12. We've seen your questions and requests for updates on the progress we are making, and now that we are nearing the end of our first quarter of the year, we thought this would be a good time for a check-in. Whether you're brand new or one that's been around forever, right? I'm not going to read this verbatim because my brain doesn't work that way. Um, it's likely that you've heard us talk about modernization. This has taken many forms in recent years, from visual focused efforts like refreshing environments and characters to more technical ones like a 64-bit client. Modernization continues to be a priority for the team uh, as we look to the future of Star Wars: The Old Republic and the Nexus, and at the nexus of both technical and visual upgrades to DirectX. So let's talk about this again. I think they're emphasizing that this is a foundational change, a foundational upgrade, and that's great. I don't know anything about how the 64-bit upgrade went. I assume it went well because the game runs fine. However, I will say the environment and character refresh was definitely a mixed thing. I really like the way the planets that I've seen thus far look. They definitely feel a little fresher, though they're definitely still a little dated. Like that's I think just a fact of things. The characters I wasn't really on much when that happened, but I know that was kind of controversial. I saw a lot of screenshots of people's characters just not looking right, and they did I think give people the opportunity to change that, like change their characters up to kind of adjust for it. But it was clear that things kind of went a little too far on that one. Um, but yeah, that's you know that was kind of a thing. That said, um, I think they're making the right decision here, and I trust them to do this pretty well. And we're gonna talk a little bit more about this as we go along. So, uh, when we committed to upgrading our version of DirectX, the first task was to create a baseline that would allow us to experiment with different approaches to modernizing the game. In short, we made a version of the game where the rendering was reduced to a basic set of features. For example, at this stage, objects were drawn with no textures. This allowed us to remove aspects of our engine that were specific to DX9 and ensure that we could move to DX12 without introducing fundamental performance problems. So here you see these little bits, and it's pretty funny. You can see they've got like their base coloration on there, which would have been, I guess, probably put in whatever version of bundling software, just so you can tell them apart. It's always very funny to see this sort of gray box / white box. I kind of joked to myself, I'm like, hey, that's what the game looked like when I first played it. And of course, these are Korriban. This is right here as you enter the first area, I think, because that's the I think a warrior trainer. Used to be a warrior trainer. Now it's just there. I don't think it does anything at all. Work in progress. This is I think right. I know where this is. Yeah, so this is going to be right as you come down, like right before that, because there's the like shuttle port and everything. All right. Next, we began to recreate the minimal rendering features in DirectX 12. So Star Wars: The Old Republic was originally created in Hero Engine, which we'll talk a little bit more about here in a minute. But as the game has been upgraded and modified heavily over the years, one of the a little of the original code remains. It basically now is the Star Wars: The Old Republic engine, and has it's specific to our game. Therefore, we couldn't simply get an upgraded version of the engine. We had to rebuild it. Through collaboration with partner teams at EA, we were able to integrate rendering components from Frostbite with the Star Wars: The Old Republic engine. We are using some components, but we are not converting the game to the Frostbite engine. Our game content depends on the Star Wars: The Old Republic engine and isn't compatible with Frostbite. With the basics working, we set out to convert and replace all of the major rendering features that weren't part of the minimal set. Some features, such as shaders, which are short programs that assign colors to pixels, had to be redone from scratch because the difference was stark, while other features could be kept with a few modifications. And we'll see sort of this basic render here. Honestly, looks kind of cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks very neat. Like, you may see this in like an indie game or something like that. We've got another one here. This looks like a PlayStation 3 game. It looks honestly on the level, well, probably a little lower than KOTOR, right? And then here, it's kind of in a weird spot because the rendering is a little bit better, I'm assuming. It's hard really to tell. I think it's mostly in the shadows. It seems to be with the actual models, because like the textures are still exactly the same thing as they used to be, so they don't look that much better. It looks like the shadows are a lot heavier. That's kind of the big thing. Now we're gonna get more into this. The work has come a very long way. We have all the major features working, except the user interface, and we can all agree that the UI is a must-have for any future testing. We found that converting this component has been our greatest challenge to date, similar to the rendering engine upgrade. This was not a direct upgrade path for the UI, and we worked with teams at EA who had carried out similar work before to complete the conversion ourselves. Sorry, my eyes are not playing ball. Even I may need. Yeah. Now I can see clearly. Lol. Currently, we are working to get the UI in a functional state so we can move to public testing, along with a few other loose ends to tie up once we are in a position to communicate further about technical alpha tests. We'll make the official announcement. For now, here are some examples of the latest progress we've made. Again, like this looks this is on Fleet, I think. Yeah, because there's a Ubrikian speeder, right? I think that is. At least I recognize that model as being something like that. But yeah, it's going to be on Fleet. You could tell, like, the lighting. I think the lighting feels really good. It feels a little different, but I may just be wanting to see that. You've got, in a lot of this, I mean, we're going to be feeling this more on a performance side, I think. You've got this looks really good. Again, you know, it's the old, and some of these are going to have to be upgraded. Some of the textures and stuff, because and meshes, because they look so old, even in a new rendering system or new, like, you know, engine. Future steps. When we're in a good position to release the technical alpha version of the game on DX12, players should expect the first iteration of testing will not have all the advanced rendering features available. For example, features like shadows and bloom, glare effects around bright lights, may not be implemented yet. There are a huge number of different processors and graphics cards on the marketplace, and we won't be able to test them all internally, so our first focus will be asking for players to tell us about compatibility issues, glitches, and so on. This test is still in the future, but we are well on our way. The goal of moving to DX12 is to ensure that the technology used to maintain the game is supported, as well as provide us with opportunities to further modernize the game. As technology continues to evolve, so must the foundations that Star Wars The Old Republic is built upon. This goal and mindset is similar to when we migrated to 64-bit. However, moving to DX12 also opens the door to all kinds of graphical improvements that we'd like to make in the future that wouldn't be possible with DX9. We will share more details about other benefits that players can expect from DX12 in a future article. At this time, we wanted to share the progress that have been made so far and give you a glimpse of what's to come. We appreciate your support and look forward to sharing more progress with you soon. Star Wars Technical Team. All right, so this is they've emphasized this again as being a foundational upgrade. Yes, DX12 is more than 10 years old, Langobard. You are 100% correct. I remember, heck, I remember when Space Engineers, and I'll get back to my sort of analysis here, but I remember when Space Engineers upgraded to DX12. In fact, I think I remember when they upgraded to DX11. Maybe they started on DX11. I don't quite remember. But yeah, no, it's been around for a long time, but so is this game. And you know, it still looks pretty good, but there are a lot of places where they've gotta fix it. And I kind of want to get into talking about that now. With all of this, it is a big foundational step. I think this is a sign, though, to me that they're doing something EA and BioWare should have done a decade ago, like has been pointed out in chat. This is something that tells me, frankly, that they are interested in actually bringing the game up to spec. Granted, other games and stuff are moving to Vulkan. You know, I mean, Star Citizen just did a lot of their upgrade, and I think some other games are following suit as well. But I mean, DX12 is good. There's a reason it was around for 11 years, or has been around and been kind of a big part of the industry for 11 years. So I'm looking forward to that. There are definitely some things here that this is a patch. It's a really good bandage, a really important bandage, and it's foundational. I mean, you look at you look at the graphics of it, you look at some of the meshes, and you're like, wow, this is super dated. I will say though, this isn't going to totally fix the game and make it the greatest game ever. Um, but it is going to make it more playable and more enjoyable for a lot of people, I think. The things though that I hope that they'll start to work on, and I understand that this isn't mutually exclusive. It's not really an either or thing. Um, I hope that they'll also work to bring in some more major story content. We haven't had any new classes ever. Um, no real new factions or anything like that. No big storylines since like Knights of the Eternal Empire, or yeah, Knights of the Eternal Throne, Knights of the Fallen Empire. Um, so we have had additions, but nothing huge. Um, Obviously, PvP is still pretty unbalanced. From what I understand, I haven't done it in years, mostly for that reason. And some parts of the community, especially in things like, running flashpoints and instances and things like that, can be pretty toxic for new players. So we need to. I think that's one of the biggest things we need to improve and sort of declutter the uh, the new player and community experience. There's got to be a way. Obviously, the way the community isn't really the fault of the developers. Uh, Period. But at the same time, the developers can prepare the ground for a more wholesome, good vibes community uh, with the way that they affect their game. Uh, and that's really it on that. I obviously suggesting new classes and new storylines is making work that I myself can't complete, and I always hate that. But that's also just my opinion, my own little feedback. I am hopeful with some of the things they've talked about, like the UI update, that they'll continue to allow for customization of the UI for me to go in and tweak settings and move things around, because that's something I've always loved, and I like the way I've got my UI set up. So if I log in and I can't change it to the way I like it, it won't be the last time I play, but obviously I'll get over it, but I will be upset. And yeah, so there's that. Um, that's me talking about all this. I don't want to waffle on. Soon I will have another, a slightly more thought out video, slightly more well formatted video on my channel, talking about all this. It should be a little shorter than this ramble I've been on. I am going to pause real quick. I'm actually going to switch over to the intermission, and then we're gonna we're gonna play some Star Wars: The Old Republic because it's fun. And we went to space yesterday, and that's super cool. We'll talk about that. Anywho, if you're watching a cut of this on YouTube, by the way, happens Steel Walrus, you've been awesome, and may the force be with you. I'll be right back, folks, as soon as I get everything started up. Okay, I have returned. We have stairwares. It's a good day to play Star Wars The Old Republic. Alright. Now, trying to decide what I want to do. Do I want to... I could run some flashpoints. Just solo. But we're... I don't know. Let's work through the storyline, shall we? And maybe we warm up on some of that. But we've got to either go to Tatooine or Alderaan. We can go to Nar Shaddaa. Oh, this is convenient here. So you see on the right hand side here, they've added the ability for us to just zoop. We're gonna do this missing in action quest, and we'll need Arik Jorgen with us. I think he's the guy for this one. So. So we're back to Nar Shaddaa, as is tradition. And as much as I'd like to have Alara Dorn with me...
Moving out.
Locked and loaded.
We're taking Arik Jorgen. Oh, and meanwhile...
Good luck.
Nope, nope. Ah, crap.
Reporting for duty.
On your lead.
We're doing this. Or Dorn. Make a couple of these. A couple of these. What we need for more of that conductive flux. Need conductive flux, and that's going to be down here in grade 1.
Right away, sir.
And okay, we've got as many people as we can have going now, so go to the Delucan spaceport. You know, I haven't done a lot of the side quests with the trooper crew, so this will be a nice kind of aside. Vet's got a really good one. Hold on. Oh, it's just because I've got her targeted. Can I? Well, that'll get fixed in combat. It'll be really nice to see what they do with this with the upgrade.
Select an available travel route.
Is it already? Nar Shaddaa visually, I think, is one of my favorites. It looks good. It looks like Nar Shaddaa should, honestly. Ring. Mandela is now following. 232. Ah, welcome. Funny, I had a guy named Mandela follow me the other day as well. Looks like.
I've heard you can find just about anything on Nar Shaddaa. If it's illegal somewhere else, it's a bargain here.
Amazing. Gonna just check this phone here. Go in this room.
Objective complete.
Amazing. Thank you, 4X.
you're early. Haven't even had time to order us up a round. Not that I need a drink to enjoy your company.
Oh, good heavens.
Dead eyes. Valker, what do you know?
He's right. We didn't come for small talk.
Fair enough.
I'm going to
Dug
do
up what
this
info
so
I could,
it doesn't
but
help.
frankly, there isn't much to report. Far as I can tell, the Deadeyes tried to off some Imperial big shot. Things went south, and they got themselves captured.
We both know the SIS has more intel than that.
Actually.
There's more at stake here than you know. We're on the verge of an incident.
Oh,
the
no.
Imperials are out for blood.
Not an
The
incident.
Republic is distancing itself from the operation. I shouldn't even be talking to you about all this. Those boys are on their own.
These are
Where
Republic
the hell
soldiers,
is
sir.
my
Good
solution?
men. All of them.
If the Republic won't do anything, then Havoc Squad will.
Look, I know this stinks, but my hands are tied on this one. I've got major players breathing down my neck. Otherwise, I'd tell you to investigate that prison
was
the
behind my
Imperials set
phone.
up in Shadowtown.
Now we're getting somewhere.
You didn't hear this from me. Now, rumor has it, and I'm just talking here, that the Imperials built themselves
good
a
at that.
makeshift prison not too far from here. That's where they dump any local riffraff that get out of line. Could be they took the Deadeyes there.
Alrighty. Okay.
It's a start.
Back to the
We'll look into
Imperial
it.
prison. We
The
go.
less I know, the better.
Always.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an alibi to work on. Remember, this meeting never happened.
Yeah, how do I know all of these things? Okay, I'm gonna finish. I'm definitely cleaning my glasses. See, not gooning, cleaning my glasses. Just over here. No, cleaning my glasses. It's just taking a little while to get them to cooperate because I'm not good at cleaning glasses. All right. Okay, that is much better. Oh, nope. Can't hum that. Disney'll have my skin. We don't want that. Oh, I might play some Albion later. I need to get on Dune and do some stuff. I have lots of things that I need to do today. But I wanted to do some Star Wars because I haven't done it in a couple of weeks. I feel like I haven't played the Old Republic in nearly a month, actually. Now, I don't think that's true, but how it feels.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Which is unfortunate
Have a
because it's
safe
kind
and
of what
pleasant
my
stay.
channel is. I tell you though, I kind of want to play Elder Scrolls Online. I always like it when I play it. I just never get super into it. Which is a shame. It's such a neat game, and it's had some apparently very good updates. So. Alrighty. Ooh, big bot. Yes. Thought I had been here before. I guess not. Okay. Go through here. Greetings, factory people. Well, it'd be real nice if I were an artificer. I could grab that. But I can't. So, suffer. Oh. This is neat. Their prison doesn't really seem that much different from the rest of Nar Shaddaa, to be completely honest with you. Oh, there's a heroic in here, too. That's fun. That's what I should start doing, is just doing some dailies, heroics and stuff. That could be fun for a stream. Get good at them, do some guides.
Gotcha.
Oh. Rude.
Objective complete.
Alright, we've got a couple of places to look, and we'll be good to go. That I will never learn. Like, I just don't think I will ever learn that that isn't an ability I should use. I really like this gun skin, by the way. It's neat. Got like an old school machine gun vibe, and it's got the little hanging. There's a word for that. That is just completely escaped. Bipod. No, ow! Don't do that. Gotta remember that one's a cone. Maybe I have this.
On your feet.
Maybe you don't need to worry about my feet so much, Ark Bergen. Hey, level 25. Huzzah!
They're not on this cell block. Let's move on to the next.
Okay, they'll be on this one then. I'd love a more melee-focused, non-force user. I think that would be a good, like a Terraskasi artist or something. That would be dope. Alright.
I'm not seeing them anywhere. Let's check out the central computer.
Uh-oh. This is gonna turn into a thing, isn't it?
No sign of them here. Bulker must have sent us on a wild... Wait. I may have something. It's an outgoing holo message. Recent.
This is Captain Titch, confirming the details for outgoing prisoner transfer 993B. We've got 3 Gomorian trespassers, a couple of spice peddlers, and our catch of the day, the legendary Deadeyes.
At least we know they're alive.
Or they were at the time of this transmission.
As per protocol, we've split the Deadeyes up and transferred them to off-world labor camps. I've encrypted the coordinates for their designated camps into this transmission. Those scum can spend their remaining years working off their debt.
Message ends there. Guess the imps don't make things quick for their POWs. Lucky us.
Doesn't mean we have time to waste.
Agreed. I'll download those coordinates ASAP. The encryption here is good. Too good. I can't crack it. Looks like we may need Balker's services again.
Awesome. More of that. Let's rocket boot. Okay, here's a design issue. This should be instanced so that these aren't like respawning as often or at all. Correct. Balker is unlike the Prophet algorithm with his verticality and synergy, and I am having something of an issue here. Yeah. Got him. Alright. Now we're going back to the industrial sector, so I'm gonna just... And that's expensive, but okay. Instead of spending all the time flying that way. Okay. Now we take this
Vehicle
guy
pads are currently open for business.
here.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
I just ate. Why am I peckish? Because I went from eating like actual full meals to not. Dang. Because like last week. Let's go. Oh. There we go. Because last week, I was eating actual, proper, honest meals, and now I'm back to eating microwave meals and just little bits here and there, and that, I'm not used to that. better for me in terms of calories. But that's the thing. Somebody said not too long ago, like, you know, your body is going to fight you on everything. Everything your body is purposed to staying the way it is. Like that is what your body's instinct is to do. So when you switch things up, your body fights on it. It goes, no, hey, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to eat like that. I want to eat the way I have been. And when you also have a kind of unhealthy psychological relationship with food, that gets redoubled.
Off the hollow with a very angry Imperial diplomat. Apparently, some Republic troopers broke into the Imperial Detention Center.
Hey, I just went to Hari's for a drink. I got a new waitress there. Real looker.
Don't get cute with me, Balker. You know something.
Is this a bad time?
On the contrary. Now I know exactly where to stick my foot. Senior Agent Zane.
Sorry, I'm not in defeat.
That little stunt you pulled ruined any chance we had of negotiating the Deadeye's safe return.
Check your facts, Zane. The Imperials already shipped them off-world.
It's Senior Agent Zane, thank you. And storming an Imperial facility, guns blazing, it makes things worse. Your involvement ends now. Clear?
As clear as a Hutta swamp on a foggy night.
Don't test me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an Imperial ambassador to mollify. I trust you'll see yourselves off my planet.
His planet.
What were you thinking coming back here? I told you I couldn't be connected to any of this.
We found some encrypted coordinates in the prison's central computer. We think they'll tell us where the Deadeyes are.
Any chance you can decrypt those coordinates for us?
Not with Zane watching me. Look, a friend in Signal Intelligence owes me a favor. I'll put you in contact with him. He may be able to make something of those coordinates. It's the best I can do.
We couldn't have done this without Balker. I think you owe him your thanks.
Fine. Balker. Thanks.
Hey, anything for you, Jorgen.
I'll connect with Balker's contact once we get back to the ship. I'll report if I hear anything.
Okay, cool. So there's that. Now, alright, what are we feeling? Tatooine or Alderaan? Both are fun. I really like both planets. Tatooine is making me want to play the Warrior storyline, though. Because it is my favorite planet, and one of my favorite planets in the Warrior storyline. They're all good, because the Warrior storyline's goated, but I will give you a moment to think over. Actually, I need to step away for just a second. I'm going to grab just a little snack. So, if you're watching, you have an opinion on Tatooine or Alderaan, I'll see it when I get back. Okay, I'm back. We're going to Tatooine. Definitely the right call.
Up and at 'em.
Controlled by the Eternal Order. Okay, now do we want Robot or do we want... Yeah, let's get M1.
Yes, sir.
4X. We're in the desert. We need extra patriotism.
Consider it done.
Okay, we need Underworld Metal, and we also need Conductive Flux. So I'm going to send him for Conductive Flux.
You can count on me.
Not a problem.
Might as well kind of get that going too. I would, however... Oh, I need to use my ship's holo terminal. My bad. That's one of the big issues, quote unquote, with fast traveling, is you'll miss steps like using your ship's holo terminal. So definitely keep that in mind. And now we're leaving the... Well... Okay. Guess I have to sit through this. Interesting that it actually happens physically in the game. It isn't just a cutscene. That's a discovery. We just discovered something today. That physically occurs in the game. That's pretty wild.
Come in, Lieutenant. This is General Garza. I see you've landed in Anchorhead. Tatooine is a vast and dangerous desert of a planet, and I'm afraid you can't count on having Republic support during your mission there.
Okay, but are there sandworms? Or more threateningly, is there a Zendaya?
Perfect. Just perfect.
Your enthusiasm fills me with confidence, Lieutenant.
That's not how I wanted that to come out.
In the absence of military assets, I've arranged a local contact to assist you in your mission. Oleg Claren, the mayor of Anchorhead. Mayor Claren may not be a soldier, but he knows the area extremely well and can put his city's resources, whatever those may be, at your disposal.
Sounds like a useful friend to have.
Be sure to remember that this operation is top secret, Lieutenant. I told Mayor Claren only that you're undertaking an important mission, which is all that he needs to know. Understood?
I'll proceed with caution, General.
Very good. That's all I have for you at the moment. Proceed with the operation. Garza out.
Yeah, that's something I think I want to kind of consider is, like, if we're working with non-Republic assets, like, then be a little more tight-lipped. But if it's like another agency, like, you know, we don't have to be super tight-lipped. Like, I know Garza will disagree, but I don't really care what Garza thinks.
It's not your time.
All right. Okay. Now for the Aw. I was hoping just somehow that he'd end up like in the basket. I don't know how that would work and be like convincing or immersive, but it would have been really funny. Okay. I don't think I've been on Tatooine since the graphic update. Very nice.
I'll take care of.
I like Tatooine, it's cool.
Consider it done.
I've completed my task. As you wish.
Ah, there you go.
That puts the tally somewhere around 64, sir. But we've still got some volunteers digging through the rubble to be sure.
64. So many. So much death, and for what? Why is this happening? What have we done to deserve this?
We still don't have any leads, sir, but
I think I do.
Excuse me, who are you? This is the mayor's office. You can't just barge in here without an appointment.
I'm a soldier. The mayor knows I'm coming.
You must be the lieutenant, the one General Garza told me about. I am so thankful that you're here. Please, Lieutenant, I need your help. My city, the people of Anchorhead, need your help.
How can I be of assistance?
Someone is attacking us, Lieutenant. Bombs have been going off all over Anchorhead, more than a dozen just in the past
Not
week.
terrorism.
And we have no idea who's behind them. No threats, no demands or warnings. Innocent people are being murdered without any explanation.
Borax, we've got a bomb expert on our list of targets, don't we?
Affirmative. Records indicate one of the top bomb experts in the galaxy. And a vile and heartless traitor besides.
Really?
Love it.
Do you think our problems might be related then? If you find this bomb expert...
Sir, Mayor Clarence, sir. There's been another bombing. An apartment building over in District 7.
Oh, no. No. How many? Do we know yet?
No, sir. But it's going to be bad. A lot of people lived in the building. A lot of families.
I'll proceed to the scene at once, Mayor Claren.
After the first explosion, there are always more, all in the same area. If you hurry, you might get there in time to stop them. Please, Lieutenant, protect my people, and I'll do anything I can to help your mission. Please, hurry.
Okay. Let's get it
It's
going.
not your time.
I've completed my task.
Yes, you have. And you're going to do it again.
I'll see to it immediately.
And
Easy.
going over here. Oh, I need to find their crew skill trainers at some point. That's what I need to do. There's something over here. Let's have a look. Oh, it's the cantina. Boop. Grouper phase. And in we go.
What? Who's there?
Orange.
Just hang in there, Bennett.
No, that's
I'm
not what
Connor.
you're supposed
I'm
to
your
say.
Neighbor, remember?
You're supposed to say
You're going
orange
to be okay.
who?
Just try not to move, all right?
Oh, okay, sure. But my leg.
Yeah, see, that's what you get for not playing in with the joke. When I say orange who, or your leg stops being attached.
Don't worry, you'll be safe now.
Hear that, Bennett? You're going to be just fine. I think I'm the only person who lives here who wasn't hurt. I was just up the street heading for the market. One second I was walking, and the next I was face down in the street. I didn't even see the explosion, I just felt it.
Gone just before the bomb blew. Lucky you.
What do you mean? Are you accusing me of doing this? Why would I ever do such a thing?
Droid. It was a droid. Walked in the front door and boom, everything went white.
Hard to believe a single droid could do so much damage.
That's...
Of course 4X is going to have a problem.
That's what I saw. Oh no! Oh no! Over there! In the doorway!
That's 4X.
May I speak with you for a moment, gentle being?
Oh no.
Greetings. How may I serve you? May I speak with you for a moment, gentle being? Greetings. May I speak with you for a moment, gentle being?
We're all going to die!
Greetings. May I speak with you for a moment, gentle being? It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Emergency functions engaged.
It is
Oh,
a
good
pleasure to
heavens.
make your acquaintance. May I speak with you for a moment, gentle being?
that was going a lot worse than than I thought it would.
Is it over? Are they all dead?
Don't worry. You're safe.
You did it! You really did it! We're safe! Bennett, we're safe!
Here, I guess, is kind of where I would point out that upgrades
We owe
have
you our
already been
lives. I wish
seen.
there was some way we could repay you.
Like, there's a lot more texture to the skin, which is good. Could always pay me.
As a soldier of the Republic, it's my duty to help.
You're a true hero. I'll never forget what you've done here today. None of us will. Thanks again, stranger.
Alrighty, we're gonna send Auric to do the conductive flux.
I'll take care of it. That's me, sir. Understood.
Easy.
Alright, cool. So we've done that. Jack Barker, hey, how's it going? Yeah, well, the Warrior Jack is one of my favorites. I think the Warrior is definitely the first one I completed, and I think it was even the first one that I played back when the game came out. But I love it. Barker. Jalifax. I know that name.
I stopped the bombings. There were no casualties beyond the initial blast.
Yeah, I've been
really
playing
did
this
it?
game for
Thank
years.
you, Lieutenant.
It's
Thank you so
good.
much. The city of Anchorhead owes you a great debt.
Excuse me, Mayor Claren. I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but we have an urgent holocall. Someone who claims to have vital information about the bomber's identity.
What?
There we go.
Really? Put them through, Cone.
Hello there, Mayor Claren, sir. My name is Vanto Bazrin, and I have vital information for you regarding... I'm sorry, is that... Sergeant? Is that you? Sergeant, it's me, Fuse.
from Ord Mantell. Remember?
I never forget a traitor.
I remember Ord Mantell, Fuse, and I'm here to make you pay for it.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I know you might not believe this, but I'm really, really glad you're here. If anyone can shut down the imps and stop the bombings in Anchorhead, it's you.
I appreciate the offer there, Debbie, but I'm gonna handle it myself.
I'm here for you, Fuse. Nothing else.
I thought as much. But please, hear me out, okay? We can't let the imps get away with this. Lieutenant, who is this guy? Can he really help us stop the bombings?
That's classified information.
Not discuss this individual or my mission, sir.
Please, I don't have much time. If they catch me transmitting, it won't be good.
How you been, Jack? I haven't talked to you in
design bombs.
freaking ages,
Desert
seems
planet,
like.
middle of nowhere,
I
makes
mean, obviously,
sense, right?
I know there's some stuff you can't really
Colonel
talk about
Gore,
right
the
now, but
leader.
I hope you're doing okay.
Well, he wants to test the bombs, but he won't use the empty deserts. He wanted a live testing ground. He chose Anchorhead. That son of a... He's killing innocent people just to test your damn bombs?
Yeah, the Eternal Throne story. Well, I'm kind of in the same boat. I think that's why I tend to restart a lot just to go through it again. Wait, no, there is a chapter system. If I remember correctly, you can go through Eternal Throne again. You just have to select the chapters and go through them.
You're assuming that Fuse is telling the truth.
Why would I lie? Why would I call you at all unless I wanted to help, right? It wouldn't make sense. As soon as I found out, I told Gorik I wouldn't do it. Never. So his men locked me up in here. Gorik's afraid of Tavis, or he would have just killed me. Only you can stop Gorik now. Let me help you. Let me tell you who's putting the bomb droids together.
Keep talking. I'm listening.
A group of Geonosians is building the bomb droids. When
Bugs.
each batch is finished, they're sent to the coordinates that Gorik provides.
Bugs.
The Geonosians are holed up
Always
somewhere outside
bugs.
Anchorhead, but I don't know where the exact location is. Guards are coming now. I have to hide the transmitter before I'm caught. Fuse out.
Roger that.
Look, Lieutenant, I don't know the whole story, granted, but I think he was telling us the truth. The Geonosians Fuse mentioned, a big gang of them, moved into an abandoned town nearly 2 months ago. They haven't been a problem, no worse than scavengers. We never imagined they were involved in the bombings.
Sounds like I'm paying these guys a visit.
If you kill the Geonosians' leader, it should put a stop to all of this. But there are so many. Getting in won't be easy.
Not gonna stop at the leader. Hashtag no sleep till Geonosis. Big sleep for Geonosis. Anyway.
Havoc Squad can handle anything.
Good
The
luck out there,
Empire
Lieutenant.
did nothing wrong. At least there.
I'll save you.
I have so much stuff to just go through right now. We're doing some deconstruction here. Okay. And yeah, I'd say you are living the news right now, man. The news is real fuzzy. But as far as, speaking of fuzzy, as far as going through that, I'm like 90% sure that you can actually go through this. I'm gonna back out real quick to a character that has access to all that, and we're gonna look, because I think there's got to be a way. It's a good time. Yeah, let's go to eras. Like how the cartel is locked. Because I never did it. Missions. Okay, maybe not. I could have sworn there was a way to go back and do them again. My advice, man, would be either go through it again. I mean, you can always start a character at that level, or you could always watch somebody go through it. It may not make all the decisions you would make, but they would get you more or less up to date on the story. I mean, that is kind of an issue for me. I remember the broad stroke because I've been through it a few times, and that's not hard. Oh, I remember why I had her pulled up. Really want to play through the Sith storylines again very soon. So I think I am declaring a great and holy going forthing. I don't know if I can say the C word or the J word on Twitch. That I will, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, complete the Trooper storyline today. We're gonna play this. It may be a couple of streams. I'm gonna have to break to eat at some point, and I may go do something else here in a little bit. But you know, we're gonna push the Trooper storyline as hard as we can today. Anyhow, I do need to take a minute break. I will return shortly. Yeah. back, I'm gonna... Go ahead and let that... Go ahead and let that chill out. Hope we like the lo-fi stuff we got going on. I need to publish some of my music, some more of my music, and throw it together, throw it on a playlist so I can use it for the stream. Use that to promote it, because I do a little bit of production now. Because I'm super cool. It's definitely not because I have like manic episodes where I learn entire new skill sets for no other reason than I can. I mean, how do you think the 420th and 1st North Carolina came to be? But, and this channel, technically. But I stuck with some of them. Sell junk. Repair all. Please. Oh. No. Oh, I need to run another XP boost. Cool, we'll do that. That's out there. Where's... There he is. We'll look around for a second. Is there anything I'm missing here? I don't believe so.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Come on, Brett. You back? Weird lizard thing. Oh yeah. I like these little SWTOR things they got going on. They're very cool. Oh, let's see. Let's get out here into the desert proper. Come on, Brat. Rill, that's what they're called. Those are also in Star Wars Galaxies. It's pretty cool, TBH. Let me properly clean all that real quick and... Oh, man. Dogwoods are blooming, and along with everything else known to man right now, and my sinuses are absolutely paying the price. Oh, man. Actually, give me about 45 seconds. Okay, I have returned. This thing feels slow. Ah, yes, my favorite thing. I should just make a compilation of Geonosians getting what they deserve. Like, all the games and media where it happens, just being like, here's the Geonosians going away. I dislike them. I think my dislike for them began playing Star Wars Republic Commando. Because the Geonosis level, like, it's an early level, but, like, it was also just, it was basically a horror game. And then there's the episode of the Clone Wars, right, where they're, like, having to, like, haul flamethrowers and stuff down into the catacombs. Because the Geonosians are, like, turning them into zombies and whatnot. Or like, it was weird. It was a really weird episode. But it was good. Oh, it was such a good episode. But I find them highly distasteful as a species. Also, fighting on Geonosis in Battlefront 2 was pure hell.
What I'm saying, my dear friends, is that the latest objective was not destroyed.
Have any other plans you'd like to share with us?
Republic soldiers, eliminate them, Kovacs, at once!
You're gonna have a bad day, Kyvax. Hell. Okay. We'll go back and we talk to Mayor Claren. Well, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well do this. It's only 200 more. I hear one somewhere. There's a holocron somewhere nearby.
I'm so sorry, Mayor Claren. I never imagined it would come to this, you know? Innocent people dead, all because
I
of my
feel like
designs.
Fuse is full of crap.
I was so stupid.
Well, you're working for the right side now, okay, buddy?
He is not.
We're going to put a stop to this.
Mission complete.
I heard, Lieutenant. It's fantastic news. Congratulations.
Colonel Gorick is, he isn't pleased about you being here, Lieutenant. He has the entire operation on high alert.
I think it's time for you to tell me where you are, Fuse.
Well, I would, but there's a problem.
So full of crap.
You see,
I do not
the
trust
base's
him.
location is a total secret. I have no idea where we are. The only people who have the base's coordinates are Gorick's commando teams. You'll have to hit one of those teams to get the coordinates.
Just point me in the right direction and I'll move out.
When the guards were talking earlier, I overheard them mention a commando team stationed in a cave near the Sand People settlements. The commandos were deployed to test some of my designs on the Sand People. Mines, booby traps, that kind of thing. So the Sand People are, pretty riled up right now.
I'm basically committing suicide by going out there. Is that about right?
Well, it might be suicidal for anybody else, but not for you. It may not be long
Glaze
before Gord decides
harder,
to pull out
buddy.
entirely.
Glaze
Lieutenant.
harder.
He's worried that more Republic reinforcements are coming. So, try to reach the cave and get the coordinates off the commandos quickly, before the opportunity is gone.
Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Bro, this guy is so sus. He is in fact a sussy baka. Live. Are we still calling people sussy baka? I don't.
Right away. I'll see to it immediately.
Easy. Of course.
Surely, by this point, I'm ready for more recipes. Dear Lord. You know what? I'm going to Anchorhead Market, because that's typically where the skill trainers are. I can see them. I'm looking at them. Or not. There they are. True skill vendor. Artifice, synth weaving. There you are.
Accessing HoloNet. Establishing link to Galactic Archives.
Yeah, we've got a lot of things we can pick up. This may actually get kind of expensive. It did. It did get kind of expensive. And that's okay. Now I can make something other than belts. Yay. Don't hum that song, Don. It's illegal. Just have to remind myself not to hum movie music. Because the mouse will wear my skin.
Welcome.
And I need
Select an available travel route.
my skin. It's handy. People would look at me weird if I didn't have it.
Consider it done.
I'm back.
I'll see to it immediately.
Not a problem.
Cool, alright. Where am I going? Over there. Over there. Like, I'm perfectly happy with the armor I've got currently. Okay, yeah, we want to hit this MSR here and go. Oh, man. See, I hope that, talking about the upgrades and stuff, I do hope that what they do when and if they start upgrading the visuals of the game is less totally redoing it and more just, like, just cleaning it up a little bit. Or leaning into the art style that they already have. Which I figure they will. I mean, the game has a visual identity, and doing anything different, like doing something that departs too far from that, would be paramount to, like, changing the way the game is played. And don't get me wrong, I wouldn't... A gameplay update would not be unwelcome. Put it that way. But at the same time, fundamentally changing that, going to a style like, say, Black Desert has, would really, I think, screw the feel of the game up. Oh, they're right here. Live. Love that. Why do I insist on pressing that button? Gotcha. And another one down. Been in the mood to play a bunch of different stuff lately. Like, I don't want to play through Mass Effect again soon. I've never actually played as a soldier class, which is wild. Like, just a totally vanilla, like, you know, basically canon character. And there we go. Cool. Another squad leader here. Cool, we got the bonus done, and now we can just finish the mission. Probably. I need to go up for this. I believe the answer is yes. Guess we'll find out. Well, maybe... Ah, balls. Well, that isn't going to be a useful thing.
Halt! Identify yourself immediately.
In the name of the Republic, I order you to surrender.
Yeah.
Enemy contact. Open fire!
Stop right there, criminal scum. Alright, let's try this again.
Surrender! I surrender! Please!
Coordinates for your hideout, now.
Base coordinates. Here, on this data pad. Please. Mercy. Mercy.
Okay.
I'll spare you, for whatever good that does you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lieutenant, can you hear me? This is Oleg Claren. Are you there, Lieutenant?
Has something come up?
Fuse just called. He said Colonel Gorik is pulling out. He's going to run for it, Lieutenant.
Not the pull-out
That
method.
scum killed dozens of innocent people for his tests. Those people deserve justice. Their families deserve justice. Please hurry, Lieutenant. Gorik has to pay for what he's done.
That imp scum won't get away from me.
That's right.
You've got him on the run. Now finish him off. Good luck, Lieutenant. Claren out. Right.
Yes. Alright, so where are we going? Yes. Oh, I guess I already finished that. I should toss that. Oh well, here in a minute. Let's hop on the shuttle and then...
Welcome. Please select
Hey,
an
another
available
player.
travel room.
Very cool. Always love seeing other people playing. It means that the game is alive. Anyhow, I am going to step away momentito. And, yeah, so, BRB.
Objective complete.
I'm back.
So am I. Alright, everything seems to be working correctly.
Right away. Understood.
I am just making stuff right now.
Understood.
On it.
Okay. We're almost done with Tatooine at this point. Like, I recognize this area. Used to, you might even see PvP out here, but I think they kind of... Well, I think you have to tag yourself as available for PvP. Which has no bonuses. There's no boost to your XP like there is in WoW, which is unfortunate. The 10,000 grains. I think it's a few more than that there, bud. Suspiciously imperial up in here, twin. So heroic. Gallant, even. Hello. Okay. And goodbye.
Simple.
I'm okay, Kiridan. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We have fun here. Sometimes a little chaotic. Aha, there we go.
I have good news, sir.
Hey, we got things. Like things. This is a really cool looking area. I really like the design on a lot of Star Wars The Old Republic stuff. Like it's definitely a little dated in some ways, in some places, but like they got a good vibe going, and that's honestly, I think, a big part of what matters. There it goes my mom. Drive it on by. I am really, really glad to be back living on, like, the family property. It was so weird, like, not actually seeing my parents on a regular basis. Like, don't get me wrong, I like kind of keeping to myself, and I definitely have days, but not seeing any stirrings or anything like that is just odd. You learn to appreciate stuff like that, even if you're not super into being around them all the time. But no, I like this. Very red. Like, they got the atmosphere on this area really down to a pat, TBH. We have a new thing. Oh, I actually have to be away from this guy. Yeah, okay, that's neat. I need more interrupts. Or I just need to be better at handling interrupts. That could be it. It's Fuse. He's in the room.
Lieutenant, you made it just in time. Gork called for a full-scale
I'm going
evacuation.
to space him.
He's already at the hangar in the back of the base overseeing the evacuation, and he has my bomb designs with him. Please, you have to get to the landing area and stop Gork before he escapes with my bomb designs.
Am I supposed to just leave you here?
I'm clearly not going anywhere, Lieutenant. After you've taken down Gork, you can...
Warning. Warning. Self-destruct sequence initialized. All personnel must evacuate to the hangar area immediately. This is not a drill. Countdown sequence initialized. Warning. Warning. Facility detonation imminent.
Oh no, we're too late. The entire base, it's gonna be vaporized. We're out of time.
I'm so unconvinced by him.
Don't give up on me now. We're getting out of here.
Havoc Squad never surrenders, right? Never fails.
Apparently,
You'd
some
have
of
to
us
go to the
defend.
command center to cancel the detonation, and... well, you could even unlock myself from there. But by the time you reach the command center and stop the explosion, Gork will have escaped with my bomb designs. That can't happen.
Have fun dying, traitor.
Stopping Gork serves the greater good.
You should hurry. We spent too much time talking already. The hangar is at the other end of the base. Good luck, Lieutenant. And, please tell General Garza I'm sorry I let her down.
Nice knowing you.
So long.
Just gonna be, really neutral about it. It's like, yeah. So leisurely, in fact.
Understood.
Back soon.
That I can sort of set some things up.
Alpha Squad, Beta Squad, Gamma Squad, check, check, check. Good. Delta? Where is Delta Squad?
Not sure, sir. They should be here by now.
Rotting. They are rotting.
No one else is going to be making it.
Who the... Ah, yes. Well, that clears things up.
Intruder! All squads, open...
Hold your fire, Captain. I'd like a word with this one. You... Do you have any idea what you've done here? What you've cost me? cost the Empire? I'll have to spend months locating another sufficiently worthless planet with another town full of sufficiently worthless beings if I'm to conduct any useful research at all.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. This is my sorry face.
I'm going to enjoy taking you down.
Oh, I can't wait to watch you try.
All squads, open fire!
Refuse. I hope I was right in that he was definitely still a traitor. Using AoE to hit individual targets is one of my favorite things to do because it actually bothers people.
Squad, hold up. Get me a solid perimeter ASAP. You must be the commander of Havoc Squad. I'm Lieutenant Tasser, sir. 43rd Advanced Recon Squad.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
General Garza rerouted us from a 2-week sightseeing op on Ryloth to assist you, Lieutenant. Looks like you've already taken care of things, though.
Feel free to look around. You might learn something.
Yeah, my men and I are learning valuable lessons even as we speak. Garza
Like
mentioned a
don't be
possible
traitors.
prisoner for us to haul back to Coruscant. So did you find the guy or what? If he's still running loose, we could lend you a hand.
The objective didn't play along with the imps, so they took him out.
I won't ask, Lieutenant. All right, people. Let's sweep through the rubble and see if we can find the target's body to take back to General Garza. See you around, sir.
Something tells me there'll be more to that time.
You can count on me.
Nice to meet you.
Back soon.
Okay. So, Oleg Claren. It's going to be back here in Anchorhead. 1,500 credits away. Oh well. And the thing is, you make plenty of money just playing through. Like, I've already... Never mind. But like I'm still netting a profit.
Lieutenant, you made it. Please, have a seat. Tell me what happened. Was your mission against the Imperials a success?
I wiped them out.
Fantastic. This is incredibly good news, Lieutenant. Congratulations, you won! So what about Fuse? Was he all right? Were you able to rescue him?
He got what he deserved.
All of the details about Fuse are classified, I'm afraid.
Shame. I really took a liking to him. Be nice to know if he made it out safe. So, your general called while you were gone. I filled her in on what I knew. Nice lady. Stern, though.
General Garza is an exemplary officer.
She definitely seemed to know what's what. Comes with the job, I guess. Anyway, she wants you to call her
Might
from
as
your
well play
ship before you
PR
take
for
off.
her while I'm
She
here.
was pretty insistent about it, actually. I hope there's nothing wrong.
Post-mission debriefing. Standard procedure.
Oh, good. Personally, I think I've had enough crises for 3 lifetimes. Well, Lieutenant, the people of Anchorhead owe you an incredible debt. You've saved
That didn't
countless
even take
lives
2
from a
hours.
threat we never could have imagined. I managed to scrape together a small reward for you. It's the least we could do to thank you.
That can't be all.
No reward is necessary.
That's generous of you, Lieutenant. I know the people affected by these bombings will really appreciate it. So, I guess this is where we part ways. It's been a real pleasure having you here, Lieutenant. An honor. We'll never forget what you've done for us.
The Republic prides itself on protecting the innocent.
Well, be sure the Republic knows how much we appreciate the help. Good luck, Lieutenant. You'll always be welcome in Anchorhead.
Excellent. All right. Well, time to go back to the ship.
That could have gone better.
Dang, Eric. You want to try succeeding?
I'll take care of it.
Thanks.
I've completed my task.
Yes, good job, Alara.
As you wish.
Now, I am going to take a couple of minutes and eat a sandwich, I think, or something. So I am going to end this stream specifically
You're going to like
here.
this.
But I'll be starting another in about probably about 30 minutes to an hour once we get done talking to General Garza. Because I'm going to just continue streaming for the rest of the day, which should be fun. Could be a lot of fun. Definitely.
The spaceport is
Definitely not
overrun.
suffering.
Oh, we've got to corral these little guys.
Oh, I need to... Is there not a Starship vendor guy here? No. Well, that's a pain. I know there's one on Drummond Cos, which is cool. I need to eat. Yeah, I could run out, get something, but it's Good Friday. I'm kind of break my fast food fast a little bit too hard. And at a time that I don't really want to, you know. Also, it would cost me money when I have food at home. I have chips. I can eat chips with a sandwich, so I get a nice filling meal out of that. I like the wings on the Trooper ship. It's neat. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Let's see here.
Lieutenant, thank you for calling. From what I hear, you've been very busy. We have quite a bit to discuss. First, congratulations on stopping the bombings in Anchorhead. Mayor Claren was both impressed and grateful. Well done.
Glad I could make a difference.
You've represented the Republic very well in this. Good job. I also understand that you not only located Fuse, but routed an entire Imperial research facility in the process.
Oh, yeah.
Lieutenant Tasser filed his report only moments ago, actually. I'm sorry he and his men couldn't arrive sooner.
I can handle these missions on my own.
That was Lieutenant Tasser's estimation as well. Still, I prefer to have backup available to you whenever possible. Tasser described the Imperial facility as a flaming graveyard, and I understand Fuse was among the deceased. I'll admit I'm a bit confused by that turn of events. According to Mayor Claren, Fuse cooperated and was instrumental in your operation.
The Imperial base was rigged to detonate. Fuse insisted I leave him behind to stop Gorick.
That was very noble of him. What about the bomb designs that Fuse created for the Imperials? Were you able to retrieve a copy?
Got it right here.
Excellent, Lieutenant. I'll download them to Carson for review. I have nothing further for you, Lieutenant. Carry on with your mission and keep up the good work. Garza out.
Okay, cool. That takes care of us for now. Alright, I am going to take a little break for lunch. If you need anything, holler. Let me go ahead, though, real quick, and I'm gonna do something real fast. I'm gonna make sure I don't, like, open to the wrong. Alright, I am going to take a break and eat. If you want to join the community Discord, feel free to do so at the link I'm posting now. And hopefully, I will see you around. Alright,